Hey guys, I'm currently in Norway for a week because we have family around this area. It's been minus 26 degrees and we skied in it, which is insane. So I'm having a break today. I'm going to be doing Kanye West and Bianca today because I think even I want to know what's going on. Okay, there's been a lot of things coming through about, is it abuse? Is she being controlled? Is she part of it? Is she in on it? You know, she went back to Australia and her friends and family said she was back to normal and now she's back with him and it's starting up again. Is she getting control back in her life? Is she standing up to him? So let's just take a quick look at the energies here for him, okay? How does, wow, well, straight away, those two cards fell out. So we're going to, do you know, actually, this pretty much says it, looking at these before I've even gone into the cards, okay? Right. We have the Five of Cups, which means grief and looking back at the past over a lost soulmate. So straight away for me, this is Kim. This is Kim, okay? He's not over Kim. Now, it's probably obvious anyway, even though he's moved on with other partners since Kim as well. But there's grief over a lost soulmate. And I do feel in many ways, it's almost like he's trying to outdo Kim by using Bianca. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't care for Bianca at all, but he's using her to try and say, he did this to another girlfriend as well when he broke up with one of his exes. I can't remember her name now. And he did the same with Kim, trying to dress her super sexy and all out there. So he's trying to do one over Kim, basically. This is what I'm getting here. He's trying to say, look, my girlfriend's hotter. She's more extreme. She's more on trend. She's more all this kind of thing. So if anything, the energy is more about getting back at Kim than just trying to be in the media. But he does want to be in the media spotlight because he wants to get more media than what she's getting. Because this is grief over her. This is grief and sadness over trying to get her attention, I'm hearing. He's trying to get Kim's attention. It hasn't worked through the kids, so he's trying to get her attention. Now, we put those two out. Let's keep going here and see what else is coming up with this energy. But he's definitely, that's grief and sadness. That's grief, sadness, and loss. And I do hear he does see Bianca as his muse. Now, I'm not sure if he's mentioned that in the media or anything like that, but he's treating her like a muse. I do see clay being molded, like he's shaping her. Let's see. So this is him trying to focus on her now with his Two of Wands energy. Muse. It's actually funny because the moment I said muse, the Two of Wands fell out, which does mean she is taking his focus right now. Again, I hear moldable clay. I would say she's going along with it to some extent, but she is starting to push back over specific things. So Kanye, how do you feel about her? He's trying to look, we do have the sun. It does mean he is happy with her. Okay, he is happy with her. I do feel no matter what she wears or what they do, she is stable for him. She is a stable, I hear anchor, so I do feel she does anchor his energy in. A bit like him, to be honest. Oh. But then we do have the Six of Wands energy, and the Six of Wands is usually success after a long battle, and then we have it being reversed. Yes, this is all the kind of energy. Fighting back, basically. I hear biting back, her biting back. So I do feel, whereas before she may have been in awe of him kind of thing, I feel now it's more the energy of biting back as in being snappy with him. So she's starting to get a bit snappier and he does not like it. Now, I'm just going to do some more, guys. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see how she feels, okay? And what's to come of this connection. All my cards the wrong way up because they're in my suitcase, by the way. Let's make sure they're all right. Nearly done. I'll give them a really good shuffle again. Biting back. I feel she goes through stages as well. So when she's actually with her family and friends, they bring her down to earth and she agrees with what she wants to do. As in, she's going to go back in there and lay down the law. I'm hearing laying down the law more. But then when she actually gets there after a week or two, I'm hearing bad habits start to slip back in. And then she goes back into the whole process of kind of wearing what he wants again. So it's kind of like a circular motion. It's just going round in a circle, around in a circle. It's almost like the lowest of the low of the circle is her listening to what he says. Then she starts to fight back. It's almost like she speaks to family and friends and she's up here and like, no, you're not doing it. Then she goes to telling him, nope, you're not going to boss me about or tell me what to wear or be so controlling. And then after a few weeks, she slips back into it. And it's like this rotating circle is what I'm seeing. Now let's just see how she is feeling about the situation and what's to come. I don't see any breaks or anything yet. I don't feel there's any sudden, divorce or any breakups like that currently. I think if anything, he might actually get help rather than lose her. Because I'm hearing last chance saloon, so it's almost like he feels like he's not going to get anyone as good as her now, so he can't mess it up. So I think he's trying to let things slide a little more. I hear biting back, snappy. How does she feel? This is all allegedly, by the way. This is sad. This is actually really sad. This is sad. These cards are really, really sad. This is actually really sad. We have the devil here, which is the money, the lifestyle, the temptation energy coming through. We have heartache over the judgment she's getting. Now, I feel she's trying to say, it's to do with fashion and style and she's pushing boundaries. That's what she's saying to family and friend. But at the same time, she's very hurt about the judgment. She's almost embarrassed about it at times. So it goes between her thinking, I'm pushing boundaries to, being an ultra feminist, doing whatever I want, showing off my own body, to feeling almost being judged and shamed by what her family think of her as well. And then we have the devil, again, the lifestyle, high-flying lifestyle, temptation. This is winning over right now. The lifestyle, the money, the jet-set lifestyle is winning over, but she's still feeling heartache over this judgment of her. And a painful decision needs to be made over the judgment. And again, I don't think it's the public like that, obviously, because she's wearing outfits in the public and she's being photographed for the public. I do feel it's to do with her family. And again, we have the Two of Pentacles energy, which means the balance is off here. It's still off in this relationship. Now, when we look ahead, we have her almost studying. This is like the study card, and then the balance is going to come more in. Now, I feel she's going to be, again, more assertive energy coming in for her in this relationship, in connection, and her feeling more calm and at peace as well in herself. It's almost like, no. She's still going to be with him, but she's going to not take so much crap, and her moods are going to calm down. He's going to be ultra giving and kind to her. I mean, treating her like a princess with this energy here of the rich merchant giving to somebody less wealthy, okay? All this energy is trying to keep her happy, basically. Big shows of romance to keep her happy. But then again, the sad thing, which I thought was sad, the Ten of Cups, which is her family, is in reverse, which means maybe breaking away from her family even more, which I do think is really, really sad. Now, last couple of cards, let's just see what's going to happen in the next few months, okay? Let's just have a quick look. It's funny, though. It wasn't fighting back. It was biting back. Snappy. Fair enough. Let's just have a look. What's their connect? The connection like now... We do have the stability of the marriage card. Like I said, they're married, they're solid in that sense. We have the full energy, which means some aspect of her, the party side of her, likes the excitement, the travel, letting her hair down, doing crazy things to shock as well. So she does have that aspect about her. But again, we're still getting this judgment in the family, which is tearing her. She's torn in a way, but I still think she's going to stick with him. It's really interesting. The energy is going to be it's going to be behind the scenes pretty much. So things are going to happen that we won't be aware of, basically. Again, I still see if she stays with him, they're still going to have a sexual connection. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which means a lot of job opportunities coming in for her as her own woman, but I still hear sign off. So he will give her the sign off, whether she could be in a magazine cover, do certain things. He will have to sign her off. And I feel a sense that she would like to be her own career woman and be her own, I'd say like personality, celebrity, before she would ever consider really walking away from this with this Ten of Swords. She knows they're a good power couple. She knows there's good opportunities coming from this. I would say that she did genuinely love him, and there's moments where she loves him, but there's other moments where it's exhausting. It's really, really exhausting. And I keep hearing she's moldable. Possession, endings, new love. It's just going to be on and off, guys, the whole time, this energy. I'm not getting a divorce yet. We have the Ten of Swords, which usually can be complete ending. But then we always have this energy of him coming back to woo her again if he does something wrong, and express himself with money and her wishes and dreams come true kind of thing. So right now, I think it's going to be a similar energy for the months ahead, to be honest. This kind of her biting back, and then they'll be okay for a time. And this circular motion, that's all I'm seeing right now. I did keep getting requests for Taylor Swift. I've had so many requests for Taylor Swift, but there's so many readings on them anyway. I will say I'm going to stick by what I said, which was we did see that he would like marriage and kids. And we did get the marriage card, the fertility card, them both thinking about it, especially him. It looks like he's pushing for this more than her right now. But in the longer term, I think it's going to be a tricky match, if I'm honest. But I do feel, you know, we got the marriage card and fertility card. It's heading that way. Right, I am off. Bye, guys.